Okay, here's a process for updating Mrs. Crumb's Element Book page. First, use your web browser to go to this address, gmail.tri-countyschools.com. That'll bring you here, the login page for the Google Docs. Log in as the user science.kid and the password that you'll get from Mrs. Crumb. Do a sign in. It'll bring you to the inbox for the Gmail account for science.kid. Over here on the upper left, you'll see a listing of things you can do. One of them is just simply more. Click it and go to the very first one, Sites. That brings you to this page. Over here on the left side, you'll see Element Book. Just click there. And here's Mrs. Crumb's Element Book. Now, we want to change this and add something. So up here at the top right, you'll see Edit Page. So click that. Now we're in editing mode. There'll be a row of tools here that are your standard word processing tools. And we want to add a picture and then the explanation about it. So you can just simply go do a Google search. So I actually have another tab open here where I've done a image search. Here's a image I can use for my graphic. I'm going to hold my control key, that bottom left key on your keyboard, hold it down, click this picture, and go down the list here until I find Save Image As. Click there. Alright, now I can save the image. I'm going to put it on my desktop. I'm already on my desktop, or you can put it anywhere you want as long as you know where it's at. Chances are that name up here is going to be a little bit funny. It'll probably just be images.jpg if you've used this one from the first page of the Google search. So I might change it to Iron Element and click Save. So that'll have saved my graphic onto my desktop. So I'm going to go back to my tab with the Element Book, click in the cell where I want my picture to be, go up to my Insert menu, choose Image, the very first thing, and this little window will open. Now, I've already done this once, and so I already have that in there, but if you didn't, you would click Browse, find the location where you've saved the graphic. In this case, it was Iron Element. Click Open. I'm going to click Cancel because I've already done this, and your graphic will be there. So click the graphic that you want to use. If several people have done this, there may be a bunch of different graphics. There may be a next or previous page button here. You may have to look through to find it. But click the graphic you want to use, click OK, and it puts it on your page. Now this little window will open. You've got some choices. You can align it within the little cell on the table here, the little open space. You can go left center or left justified, center, right justified, and you can do small, medium, or large. This one's already, well, it was medium, I guess. So I went to small. Click off of it in this cell. Now you can put your words on. Iron is a really neat metal. It was discovered by Iron Man in 1968. All right, so you put your words on. If you want to highlight them, you come up here and make them bigger or smaller with this menu. And if you want to kind of center them up, you could put some spaces or returns in front of them. There you go. I just come back, come up to the top here, click the Save button, and the page is updated. So you can sign out of the Google Docs account, close up your windows. You may have several tabs open here. You may have to actually close that. And I'm going to close, I guess I'm already signed out. I'm always signed out. So sometimes it'll open several tabs. You have to go back and close those tabs and continue to sign out on a couple other ones. So there's your process.